Hi guys, so I had to stop the video. So we now I'm restarting. So we are going over number 10. So we divided -15 by -3 and we got 5. So and then x is going to be to the power 6 minus 5. Y will be to the power 5 minus 3, and then z is going to be left alone. So we are going to simplify it. It's x to the first power, y to the second power, z, and then it is 5xy squared z is the answer. Okay, now I'm going to go over number 3, okay, because there could be a confusion. M to the third power over m to the third power. We're going to use the quotient rule, m to the power 3 minus 3, so it's m to the 0, and any number to the 0 power is 1, and you were supposed to learn it in 8th grade. So like any number to the 0 power is 1. Okay, now we're done with the new skill. Now there is mixed practice that I'm going to go over a couple of problems and you should be okay after that. So I'm going to go over number 14 for you. So on top it's 2a squared b to the 4th power, everything to the 3rd power, 4a to the 3rd power, b to the 7th power. So the numerator is, I'm going to use the skill from yesterday for that. So it's 2 to the 3rd power, it's 8. A squared to the 3rd power is a to the 6th power because 2 times 3 is 6. B to the 12th power because 4 times 3 is 12. And then that's what we have on the bottom. And we're using today's skill. 8 divided by 4 is 2. A to the power 6 minus 3 is 3. And then b to the power 12 minus 7 is 5. Number 16. 2cd to the 4th power raised to the 4th power, 2c squared d to the 3rd power squared. So 2 to the 4th power is 2, 4, 8, 16. So it's 16. C to the 4th power, d to the power 16, because 4 times 4 is 16. And then 2 squared is 4. C squared is c to the 4th power because 2 times 2 is 4. D to the 6th power. Now we're going to simplify using today's skill. Nicholas, go bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay, 16 divided by 4 is 4. C to the 0 power because 4 minus 4 is 0. D to the 10th power because 16 minus 6 is 10. So c to the 0 power is 1, so it's basically 4 times 1. It's 4. D to the 10th power. Okay, I'm going to go over number 18 for you. Number 18. So it's 12k to the 5th power squared over 15k. It's in denominator. So now you have to understand that everything is squared. The top is squared and the bottom is squared. What you can do before raising everything to the 2nd power, you can simplify inside of the parentheses. So I'm going to simplify and then we're going to raise it to the 2nd power. 12 over 15 can be reduced 4 over 5, and then k to the 5th power divided by k. Okay, so what else we can do here? We can actually we can actually divide these two. K to the 5th power divided by k to the 1st power is k to the 4th power. Okay, so k to the 4th power will stay on top and everything will have to be squared because we were supposed to square everything. So all we did so far is we just simplified. I was just looking if I made a mistake or not. So when the top and the bottom is squared, so it's the top squared and the bottom squared. That's how we can get rid of the big parentheses. Now, the bottom is 25, 4 squared is 16, k to the 8th power, because 4 times 2 is 8. Okay? So now I'm going to go over number 20, 9x to the 5th power, y to the 6 inside of the parentheses, 4xy over 6x squared y to the 4th power. Okay, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to reduce this. Okay, I see 9 on top, 6 on the bottom. I'm going to divide both by 3. Okay, so 9 divided by 3 is 3, 6 divided by 3 is 2. Now I see 2 on the bottom, 4 on the top, cross 2, get 1, cross 4, get 2. So in other words, I divided the top and the bottom by 2. So the only number that I have left is 3. And then x to the 5th power times x to the 1st power is going to give me x to the 6th power, because when we multiply the exponents, we add, when we multiply the exponents, we add the powers. 5 plus 1, we don't see 1, but it's there. 5 plus 1 is 6. And then y to the 6th power times y is going to give me y to the 7th power. Over 1, we don't need 1 in front of any variables, so we're just going to copy all that. And then we're going to use today's skill. Going to leave 3 alone, and then x is going to be to the power 4. 6 minus 2 is 4. That's the reason why. We're dividing, it means we have to subtract the exponents, the powers. So y to the power 3. 7 minus 4 is 3. Okay. All right. I'm going to skip. No, I'm not going to skip. Number 22, 10ab squared, 2a to the 4th power, b to the 3rd power, over, it's really not comfortable to write when my other hand is used for recording, for holding the phone, and hopefully I'll be okay. So what do we see here? We see that there's parentheses, and everything inside of the parentheses has to be raised to that 2nd power. That's what we're going to do. 10 squared is 100, a squared is a squared, and then b squared times 2a to the 4th power, b to the 3rd power, over 4a to the 5th power, b. Okay, equals. And then I do see the 2 on top and the 4. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to simplify. This is 1. This is 2. And then I see 100 on top and 2 on the bottom. So I'm going to simplify it again, divide both by 2. So this is 1 and this is 50. So my final answer, not final, but the number is 50. And then a squared times a to the 4th power is going to give me a to the 6th power, because 2 plus 4 is 6. And when we multiply, when we multiply the exponents, we have to add the powers. And then b to the 5th power, over a to the 5th power, b. Okay, and then it equals 50, sorry, I'm running out of space here, 50 a to the power 6 minus 5, so it's 1. I'm not going to even write anything here, because if there's nothing here, it means 1. And then b to the 4th power, because 5 minus 1 is 4. So this is my final answer. Okay, I'm going to flip the page, and I'm going to go over number 24. 3m to the 2nd power squared minus 4n to the 5th power squared over 8m to the 3rd power n to the 4th. So what I see here, I see that I have to raise all this inside of the parentheses to the 2nd power, and then I have to raise this to the second power as well. In other words, I have to square both. So 3 squared is 9. M squared to the second power is m to the fourth, because 2 times 2 is 4. Negative 4 squared is positive 16, because negative 4 times negative 4 is 16. I'm just going to get this out of the way so that you can see. Look at the right. Oh, what exactly I'm doing, not everything else that could make you lose the attention. All right. Right now, so n to the 5th power squared is n to the 10th power, and then 8m to the 3rd power, n to the 4th power. Sorry, my kids are screaming. They're all home, so just trying to get through this.